Hi guys, this is Becca. I am about to review Race 1, 2, and 3. A couple of weeks ago, I uploaded the trailer reaction for Race 3 with Salman and Mr. Anil Kapoor as the lead. And so I had the request by Sameera to do a review for Race 3 and the previous two series. Now, a few years ago, I watched Race 1 and Race 2. And at the time that the trailer reaction for Race 3 was being uploaded, I had not seen Race 3 yet. I watched it after I uploaded the trailer review. So, the series, the 3 series, features the first race featured Mr. Anil Kapoor and Akshaye Khanna, Saif Khan, Bipasha, Basu, let me see. Oh, Katrina Kaif, and what's the girl's name? Sameera or Sameera, Reddy. So these are the 3 ladies that were leading or supporting, and the guys were Mr. Anil Kapoor, Saif Khan, and Akshaye Khanna as the lead. And so the base of that first movie was that in the beginning there was a man who passed away who was Saif Khan and Akshaye Khanna's character. They were brothers. Saif was the big brother and Akshay was the younger brother, and their father has passed away and left the business empire in the hands of big brother, who was played by Saif Khan. So it was, I don't want to give away the details of the movie for those of you who have not seen it. Now, out of the 3, the first one, it will be my very top, my favorite. And that is because the first one, Race 1, it was solid. The story made sense. It will captivate you. It will get your attention. And the 2 brothers, after the dad died and left everything in the big brother's hand, he was taking care of the little brother, but he had some problem with alcohol and other issues. And Saif Khan's character was that big loving brother who would do anything for his brother. Now, one of the things that I'll give away is that when in the movie, Saif had a girlfriend who was played by Bipasha Basu, and they were dating. And then the younger brother said, "Oh, I really like your girlfriend," and to please his brother, to get him off the alcohol, he promised to give his girlfriend to his brother. Insane, right? I will not do that. So he did that to get his brother off the drinking habits and stuff. And then once the brother started dating the girl, he had different agenda for the girl. So the story built up from that. Now, Mr. Anil Kapoor's character in the movie was a detective. Something happened in the movie that caused him to come in and investigate, and the person who played his secretary or personal assistant was Sameera, Reddy's character. Katrina Kaif's character was the assistant to Saif's character, who I think the name was Ranveer, and yeah, that's the name he played throughout. So she played his secretary, and Bipasha Basu played the first girlfriend plus passed on to brother. So it's kind of complicated. It's the type of movie that when you are watching, you have to pay attention, otherwise you will miss the details of it. But very solid. They had a business to run. They bet on horses, race horse and stuff like that, and it was solid. But they had enemies that they have to fight through. At the same time, they had their own personal issues that they have to deal with. And then the story moves on to the end, and something happened to one of the brothers, and the story ended there for race 1. Solid. As a matter of fact, that movie was copied by Ghana Cinema. They copied, there was some producer director in Ghana, West Africa, which is my native country, copied the movie some years ago and made a movie. I mean, they copied it. Yeah. So I saw it twice. When I saw it in Ghana, I was like, wait, I've seen this somewhere. And I remember it was Race. Then that was 2008 when the first one came out. The second one came out 2013. And at that time, the second version, Akshaye Khanna's character, just gave it something away. Okay, sorry about that. Akshaye Khanna's character was not in it, but Saif Ali Khan was still in there, and Mr. Anil Kapoor was still in there. Now the two ladies, Sameera, she wasn't in there. In the story, was told that she has left the job for fell in love or something, and then Katrina Kaif's character wasn't in there because something happened to her in the first one. Bipasha's character came in very short, and she was killed out of the second version. Now, Saif's character was played by the same character, and Mr. Anil Kapoor's character kind of, it was the same, he kept the same name, but his job in the first one kind of switched around, which is kind of confusing because it was kind of mentioned and not mentioned, like he was a totally different person but with the same name. Excuse me. Now the second one featured John Abraham, still Mr. Anil Kapoor was in there, and Saif was in there, and John Abraham was in there, and then who was it? John Abraham. I can't remember the other guy or somebody else. Pancholi or some other guy. He's an older guy. Anyway, then the girls, the Bipasha character was in there, but just for a short while, and then came in Jacqueline, Fernandez, and Deepika, Padukone, and then there was Misha Patel, Misha Patel, I believe. He did Kaho Na Pyare Hai with Hrithik Roshan. Okay, you can check that out. Kaho Na Pyare Hai with Hrithik. Yeah, she used to be very famous, and then she just vanished. I'm not sure why. Anyway, she's in the second race, and she played the new assistant to Mr. Anil Kapoor. And then Deepika's character was played as a sister to John Abraham. John Abraham in the second one, he came in as a business partner. Well, he has his own business, and then something happened, and him and Saif's character joined in, and they ventured to be business partners, and they were looking for some, I think it was a plate, and then there was some sort of a frame or something that they were looking for, and they were trying to just collaborate with each other. Mostly it was just about business. Each person is trying to build their business of the other person in a way, but they pretend to be business partners, but then in a, you know, backstage, like everybody got their own agenda, and the story continues. Now, the end of the second one, Saif's character was still alive, and John Abraham, she flew off with his girlfriend, and he was expecting Saif's character and his girlfriend to die, but that's not what happened. So that one ended. Now, it was a little bit, because I can't even elaborate on that, because for me it was a little bit all over the place, all the business stuff and tracing and tracking and chasing after something. it kind of got bored, and so that was it. And then come scene Race 3. And here's my confusion. In the second one, Jacqueline Fernandez, her character in the second one, I'm sorry to say this, I have to go back. Jacqueline Fernandez's character in the second one, she was supposed to be Sonia, who was Saif's girlfriend, Bipasha's character's sister. That's what she said. And so she came in and she's maybe looking for revenge, whoever killed her sister, yada yada yada, and somehow got involved with them, John Abraham's character and Saif's character, with the business idea. So, and her name in the second one was, what is it? Amisha. Her name was Amisha in the second one. Okay. Now moving forward to Race 3, she came back in Race 3 as Jessica. I did not see any explanation to that. And I was confused. I was okay, so she was Amisha and now she is Jessica. And then Mr. Anil Kapoor's character also changed to Shamshar or something in Race 3. No explanation to that either. And that really kind of confused me a little bit because and then the story, I thought it would carry over. When I did the Race 3 trailer, my godson Frank told me, because he had seen the movie, he said, oh, there was a part that there was an explanation to, unless I missed it, he said there was an explanation to why Saif's character died. And so in the beginning of Race 3, they were talking about how Salman's character came into being and how the two twins, because Salman, he was the big brother, and his two half siblings, they were twins, and how they came to be, their parents were, or his dad was killed or something, and his mom, something happened to her, so they were raised by their uncle, Anil Kapoor's character. So I did not really see any part of Saif's name being mentioned, or his character's name, Ranveer, being mentioned, unless I missed it. If I did, please comment below, let me know. If I'm missing something, if I'm off with the story, please let me know. I'm just going off by what I saw. And plus, the other two, I've seen it, it's been like maybe 5-6 years since I saw them, so it's been a while. Especially the Race 1, it's been a while. Race 2, maybe I saw, I think maybe 3 years ago. But Race 3, by itself, I wish they had titled it differently. If that was the case, it would have been the perfect one, because Salman and action, super. And then they had Bobby Deal, who I have not seen in a while. He used to make a lot of movies. He did Jum Barabar with Bishop Bachchan, and Mr. Bachchan was even in that movie with Preeti Zinta and Lara Dutta, I believe. And he used to do a whole lot of movies, and then he also was in Cognito. Haven't seen him till now, unless he does some other small screen stuff, and I haven't seen it. So he's in there. He played a close friend or ally, like it was like more like a assistant, you know, friend kind of thing to Salman's character. And then, yeah, because like I said, I don't want to give out the story, but he was a close friend and works for Salman. So Salman was his boss in Race 3 and also a friend. In Race 3, Mr. Anil Kapoor's character changed. His name changed. There was no Saif Ali Khan. There was no explanation, unless I missed it. And then Jacqueline Fernandez came back in Race 3, except her name has changed from Amisha to Jessica. No explanation. I don't know why. So then the story move on as to Salman and the two siblings, the stepsisters, They were their mom died and then left them a fortune or shares in a bond or something, and he gave a quarter each, 25% to each of the twins, and then the other 50 to Salman. So everything was fine until they read the will, and they were not happy that he get 50%, so they start hating on him. Now that story forms from there, from race 3, which to me didn't really connect with race 2 or race 1. So I thought they should have maybe changed the title or find a way to connect it, but they didn't. And I really miss Saif's character, even though race 2 wasn't my favorite. It still would have made sense for a lot of people who have followed the series for so long. I mean, there's 3 series, so it should somehow connect with each other. Can't just change names and characters without really giving explanation on what happened. So that is my thought on it. Race 1, super, love it. Race 2, Race 3 was almost awesome as race 1, except for some changes that they made that had no explanation. And again, my apologies if it was there and I missed it. So if you have seen all 3 series, please let me know. Share, and please like our video, and comment and subscribe if you have not done so already, and let me know what you think on these 3 movies. And I'm about to, from next week going, I'm going to be doing a series of review. This is my first movie reviews. I'm kind of nervous and I'm all over the place, so please forgive me. Usually when I watch a movie and I'll tell the whole story, like I'll give you detail, but because I'm trying not to spoil it for you, I'm trying to find my way around it to tell you without having to spoil it for you. So please go and check this out. The race 3 is on Prime, Amazon Prime. That's where I saw it. So check it out on Prime and let me know your thoughts on it. All right. So it's like almost morning, or maybe 3 a.m. I don't know. I don't even know what time it is, but I am super tired. I stay up so I can record this, because during the day I'm so busy. So I said, no, I have to do this. So Sajima Jan, this is my review that you requested. If you have another one, please let me know. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for checking out our channel. Thank you for your subscription, like, and your sharing. Namaste. Feel Melenge. Really.